Good morning, bit entrepreneurs. How are you doing? How have you been? It's been months since I was in the channel. I know. A lot has been happening in both my professional and personal life. And this morning, I was just inspired to talk about something. I've been noticing a lot of entrepreneurs online are complaining about the things that are happening, things like increased prices of commodities, increased prices of imports, increased prices of shipping, all these things, all these, and the worldwide breakdown of international supply chains. Like we depend on some things from other countries and they're not coming in because of one reason or the other. And the dollar is whatever happening to the dollar right now. And I'm coming here to encourage you. These challenges are opportunities. Believe me, this is what the children of Africa have been waiting for. This is our time to build spaces we're supposed to be building. This is our time to be what we're supposed to be. This is for the first time in history. We can do whatever we want with our businesses. Take this as an opportunity. The broken supply chain, something is not available. What is the local option you can start with? Even if you're a cottage industrialist, even if you're a small business owner, even if you're a small business importer or whatever, my question is this: what are the options for you that you can search for in Africa? I am not saying when we're talking about made in Africa, you just confine yourself to Kenya or EAC or wherever. I'm thinking West Africa, South Africa, and by South Africa I mean the whole of the West, and South Africa I mean the whole of the South, North Africa and East Africa. All these pieces. What can you, if you are importing, what can you import from these countries and be able to resell in our country, for example? If you are in manufacturing, what can you offer Africa at the end of the day? And I'm very excited because we are living in the age of after. We are living in the age of the most humans growth is in Africa. Over 1 billion people. That is an entire market and explode. So many things have not been designed for Africans. Like for example, we are in leather here in Kenya, and we don't even have standard African shoe sizes. We don't have standard African cloth sizes. If you just to mention a few things just here around fashion, what about other areas? How many breakfast cereals are customized to the African taste? What we grew up eating, because usually that's how you make cereals and all these products. How many consumer goods products are designed with an African experience in mind? And if they're not designed with an African experience in mind, believe me, if you innovate around that, you're gonna be so shocked with the support. Usually, I love telling the stories of companies that have ventured into designing products for Africans and the results that came up with. And I'm going to start with the most obvious one. Do you know why Java is the most loved coffee brand locally? It's because it's one of the few brands that took local taste. Our taste of tea, our taste of coffee, the one we grew up tasting, and commercialized it. Our coffee is very unique. Our taste buds are very unique. So when Kenyans tasted Java, it felt like a little bit of home away from home. And that's why they're always busy. And that's just one example of companies that have ventured into the Afro-conscious side of things. That is the idea. How can you be Afro-conscious as an entrepreneur? There's so many endless ideas. And there's this kind of brand of porridge. I am like rooting for them. They have the lemon porridge, all these, they're all called drinks and they're porridge, I think, because that's what they're calling it. But the point is, it is an African taste. Another one was these guys who are doing njugu. They're called what? Ameru. Ameru, guys, have you tried Ameru yet? Personally, I am a big fan of Ameru. They have made me want to eat peanuts. I don't like the taste of peanuts. I love the action of eating peanuts, but the taste, not really. The smell, yes, but it's a whole thing going on in me. So when I found Ameru, I was so excited. I can finally enjoy peanuts without the peanut. And I'm not saying everyone is like me, but that's what I love about some brands we are now finally creating Afro-conscious brands. And I cannot believe we do not have a cereal centered around our tastes. Just for breakfast. I'm not even going to lunch. I'm not even going to dinner. I'm not even just searching snacks. There are endless possibilities of what an Afro-conscious brand can build locally. We have a growing middle class, and they're going to need someone to take care of their needs. A seriously growing middle class. And that is a whole market that's coming up. So when you are whatever industry you're in and you feel like things are too much, things are not working out, I want you to start thinking of local solutions you could work with. I want to start thinking in that direction. What can I turn into something amazing for the local market? And that is how it's done. 10 years from now, we're going to be so glad we built our industries. We're going to be so glad we built our home. We're going to be so glad because communicating to you that there's never been a time like this for an Afro-conscious entrepreneur to thrive. The challenges are many, but that only means the opportunities are many. That is the point. The harder things are, the better it is for you to start building. Okay. Hard times create lasting people. So are you a lasting entrepreneur? Are you an Afro-conscious entrepreneur? Do you think the future of humanity is in Africa? Because personally, I believe the future of humanity is in Africa. We're the only people on the planet who can still produce in numbers. And there's nothing like demography when it comes to business. Because business is people. Okay? Business is what? Business is people. We have the youngest population in the planet. And you know how many diapers are going to be needed in the next 100 years? Do you know how many baby clothes are going to be bought, newborn and otherwise? Do you know how many school uniforms are going to be bought for the next coming years? Do you know how many feet are going to need shoes for years? Because it's the first time we actually have a market here locally. Okay? I want you to remember that. The last Kenyans are almost 50 million people. Over 50. Thank you for listening, and I hope I keep recording. I'm doing this at 3 a.m. I mean, like, it's way too early for birds. But I hope you take the Afro-conscious mindset to the next level. Bye guys, bye with entrepreneurs. I hope to keep coming back to the channel, and I hope I keep recording these thoughts because I have crazy thoughts going through my mind all the time, and I hope I get time for you guys. And I cannot promise lectures. I cannot. My life is chaotic right now. At this point in my life, I'm very busy. I cannot do lectures, but I can do this tiny talks here and again. Enjoy the rest of the week and have an Afro-conscious attitude. Have an Afro-conscious mindset in a bit entrepreneur attitude. Okay? We are young, we are hungry, and we are angry. And we got this. That is the bit entrepreneur attitude. Bye guys, I love you.